So, so these are my night 9 Premier League predictions for next Thursday. Yeah, for next Thursday, get my words out. Night 9 was in Berlin. Was in Berlin, Germany, of course. So, yeah, we're travelling across who. Well, I'm not travelling across who, but the players are for the next Premier League last night. So, start off there with Nathan Arsenal versus Stephen Bunting. I think Bunting's done now in this Premier League campaign. I think this is more winnable for Nathan Arsenal. Arsenal's got more to play for in terms of trying to get in the playoff places as well. So I think Arsenal will get the win over Bunting. Up next, Humphreys versus Wout Watts. Could go either way that one. Could go either way because Wout Watts does turn up with his A game against these periods. So I think that's a 50-50 one, that one. But I think Humphreys needs some kind of response, doesn't he? Done that far behind Yetta, and the gap behind him. He's still got a big gap in terms of the players behind him, but Humphreys will want to try and strengthen that gap and not get trod into the playoff rates. In my opinion, so I think Humphreys will head it against Wout Watts. Chris Dorby versus Yetta. Straightforward win for Yetta. That's no disrespect to Chris Dorby, but then last time out, Chris Dorby almost beat him, didn't he? I mean, almost beat him. So you just never know. Just never know, to be fair. Would be typical Dars, wouldn't it, if Chris Dorby ended up beating you? But I don't think so. I think it should be straightforward win over Chris Dorby. And Mike Van Doom versus Durham Price, that is 50-50, to be fair. That is 50-50. Durham Price didn't turn up last week, did he? But before that, Durham Price has been turning up in the Premier League and putting some decent performances in. Will we play you then? I don't think so. I think Van Duren. I am not ruling out Mike Van Duren in this back end of this Premier League phase campaign. I'm not ruling him out at all. I've seen it before, where Van Duren does start slowly and then he ends up turning it around and ends up strolling into the playoff places. I think he'll do that again, and this will be the start of it, and I think he beats Durham Price here. Arsenal versus Humphreys, 50-50 again, because Arsenal, despite his dartitis issues, he's actually still playing some decent darts, and he always makes it a scrap, Nathan Arsenal, against anyone. He makes it a scrappy game. I think Humphreys will just get through though against Arsenal, and yet first Van Duren. I don't for Van Duren. Against Yetta, just for the reasons I mentioned earlier. I expect Van Duren now to dawn like a good one in the second half of the Premier League phase, to try and get into the playoffs as well. And when the playoffs come around, you can't back against Van Duren, can you? But I actually think Van Duren will get the better of Yetta in this one. And I've done for Humphreys versus Van Duren, and I've done for Mike Van Duren to finally get a night win. I think he's due a night win as well. Van Duren, I think he's due a night win. I think we need to go to Rotterdam as well. Pretty sure we need to go to Rotterdam. I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we still need to go to Rotterdam as well, which is like the home for Van Duren, isn't it? So I think Van Duren's due a night win now, and I think he gets it here in Berlin by beating Luke Humphreys in the final. So they're my night 9 Premier League predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. And yeah, I will see you all for the night 9 review, which will be next Friday.